Up ahead, the Primalists are working to awaken the Zakali's final elder. When we used the Farside totem earlier, I observed that they were draining something from the elder. Now I realize it is likely an attempt to dispel the magic keeping the elder in stasis. They are using elemental cores to contain the magic in the same way we did to cleanse civilian. Vyrak absorbing Shadow Flame is disastrous. We cannot add an elder awakening to that threat. We must halt their efforts.
We must rise above civilian. How is your pain?
I am still injured, but the Shadow Flame, it is gone. I no longer feel it creeping towards my soul.
We acted quickly enough then. You are cleansed.
I feared the worst. I feared I would end up like him. Tell me of Azeroth.
Primalists have a sizable force of Jarraden guarding them while they complete their work. Even in small numbers, the Jarraden prove to be formidable opponents when allowed to engage in battles on their own terms. It is far better to bring the fight to them, leaving as little time to react as possible. Take them out, we cannot have them encroaching on the space we have managed to carve out thus far.
I will claim my rightful place.
So Vyrak is still chilling in the middle there, soaking up all the Shadow Flame.
Still slumbers. The size of that spear beside her.
I wonder if she were awake, would she use it on Vyrak's behalf or stab him with it? I hope we've bought ourselves enough time to gather reinforcements.
The winds guide you.
And you are?
Good, we will need to keep this area clear for now. The Elder Waking was a threat, certainly, but there is one more mission I must complete before we depart, lest we lose our only chance to complete it at all. However different the Zakali tribe may be from the Kalashi, they are still dragon slayers. Their implements of war are no less deadly to our kind. I need a spear on par with the one we saw at the Elder's side. Find the largest one you can and deliver it to me.
My wits are my own.
That is quite a large spear.
This may look primitive and barbaric, but this is a finely crafted instrument of war.
The mere sight of it fills me with dread.
Understandable. This is a weapon with one purpose: dragon slaying. Now, all our preparation and pain will come to fruition. We have the weapon. We have the opportunity. We must not waste it.
Is this said as the general who protected our flight in Outland, or as a defeated warrior looking for revenge?
They are one and the same. Revenge does wonders in focusing the mind. That is how I protected our people in Outland. You stand before the right.
Jarraden weapons are vile creations, but they were created for one task and one task alone.
We are not bound.
This is the only way forward.
Past. Mistakes were made.
No longer can we allow Vyrak to lie here peacefully, twisting himself with Shadow Flame and becoming a threat on par with Deathwing. Must act. Is it dangerous? Yes, but not to do anything now would be catastrophic. I have ripped Grun apart with my bear claws before. Those battles were gambles, this one is not. Slaying a proto-dragon with a weapon meant for dragon slaying is obvious, it is logical, it is guaranteed. I will not tremble before an opportunity to end this now.
My return.
Don't think this is going to go that well.
Been that huge. He looks bigger than when we last fought.
I have killed Gron that would dwarf this gnat twice over.
I believe he is growing more powerful as he absorbs the energy of the caldera.
Then it is imperative imperative to strike now before he grows beyond us. Champion, you have dealt with monsters like this. You know this to be true.
I agree, but I don't think it's going to be this simple.
Familiar.
Cannot ignore this opportunity. I have a perfect shot at the underside of Fyrak's neck from this angle. It will kill him. The Zakali will retaliate, but you are sufficient at killing Jaredin by now, I measure. Are you ready? What if your plan fails? It will not. I am certain of its success. Regardless, Fyrak presents an immediate danger to the Dragonflights and the other peoples of this world. We cannot, in good conscience, merely observe and report. We must act. If you are worried, fear not. We have the high ground, we have cover. Protect my flank and I will save us from this monster.
We are not
let's do it.
bound by the shadows of our past. The Black Dragonflight will never allow another shadow-spawned monstrosity to arise.
A spear? Do you think I am a fool? The Jaredin would gleefully kill me if they could pierce my hide. Sabellion! The worms tempt me to action. The Shadow Flame is almost mine. Do not leave the caldera. So close. Use the Shadow Flame. Yes. Yes. My new power. This power is now mine. Rise up from your subjugation, elders of a Jaredin! We cannot hold here. Eldery Kira, do not let that child of Neltharion escape. Primalists, Zakali, onward! Purge this cavern, and then the Dragon Isles! Loam.
The sin is down.
Wisdom guide us.
We were no match.
Our legacy.
I cannot move so long as this spear remains in my side, but we need to follow Fyrak's trail. Remove it. I can bear the pain it will cause.
For Azul. You must remove it quickly. I need to...
Ipician?
Sabellion, I am sorry.
Hush. Save your strength. You cannot just rip their spears out. The barbs hook behind our scales. I can heat the metal to soften the spearhead. Let me gather my strength.
Sabellion, you are injured.
I would give everything I have to save you, brother. I've been too long away.
Jaredin spears are crafted to hook into our scales. Removing it by force will cause untold damage, even if you succeed. It is why I intended to use such a weapon on Fyrak. Let me help him.
I am the future. This will hurt, but it will also cauterize the wound. That is all I have left. It is done. Remove this beer before it cools, champion. I have not the strength anymore. And you are?
We should both be able to walk. Virak has left a trail of destruction across the cavern. Must help any harmed by him, even if we can do nothing to stop him.
Very well. We will meet again later. It is good to see you.
The Shadow Flame has already corrupted Virak irreparably. Every place in Zaralek darkened by his wings has been lit ablaze with Shadow Flame. We cannot leave it behind and let it fester. It will need to be extinguished while it is still kindling, lest we allow its corruption to take root. Sibelian and I cannot take to the air in this state. Disperse the flames with your drake. We will follow you below and meet you back at Loam.
Aspects what we must gather our strength, but the Niffin of Loam cannot wait. Take to the skies, champion. We will follow shortly.
So it looks like we're flying through it like a dragon riding race. That's all of those done.
By the Titans.
This does not look good.
I am glad you are here.
Titans, forgive us. There will be worse than this to come.
We must rise above our
Virak
own
must have breathed
conflict
Shadow Flame
before
upon
we
the
can
Niffin on
soar.
his way out of the cavern. There is too much fire for it to have merely sloughed off of him. He did this on purpose. We will save Loam, all of Loam. No more lives will be lost.
Be careful.
Town
You are
burns, we
still
must act
injured,
quickly.
civilian, and the town is filled with Farak's shadow flame. Stay here. Champion, with me. Strength of the earth, aid me.
Deep erratic circles are dug into the earth around Aquinan as if he attempted to burrow away from the flames. He did not dig fast enough. The fire blast, it knocked me right into the rock. My head hurts. I'll help you stand up, come on. There goes the boxing champion. In his last moments, it appears that Teak tried to escape the fires by diving into the water. He did not make it in time. A smooth warrior crystal is still clutched in one of his hands. But what happened? There's so much smoke, I can't smell where I am. Need to evacuate. I'll try to follow your scent to safety. It was too fast. Why is everyone screaming? Where? Need to evacuate. Please, save the others.
Brian, please wake up. We've been through worse. I taught you the first rule of hunting was to always come home safely.
Elder, we need to get you out of here.
It happened too fast. I couldn't. Need to get you out of here.
I will clear the flames from this doorway. Come with me.
I'm not leaving Brian Sauce here. I won't.
I will carry him. Go now, while it is safe.
should have sought cover instead of worrying about me. You were so young.
I am so sorry, Elder.
That beast, the one that smelled like death and sulfur. You kill it for brine sauce, you hear?
Iraq will answer for this, I swear.
The winds guide you.
We did all we could. We will return to help them rebuild, but for now, the people of Loam need time to mourn. Alexstrasza must be informed of what happened here today. She must be warned what has been unleashed upon the Dragon Isles. We will meet you at the seat of the aspects.
Be careful. This was not your fault, Sibelian. Farak would have caused this suffering regardless of our actions.
I was unable to stop him. I have seen such slaughter before. It stays with you.
What happened here? What have you all done? I leave you alone for a moment and...
Rathion, not now. Let everyone recover. Let us mourn those that died because of this monster. Come, my kin. We have a duty to report back to the Lifebinder. We must warn her that Farak has been unleashed upon the Dragon Isles.
Don't you two pin this on me. I wasn't even involved in that incident in the caldera.
Rathian, we must tell the Aspects the news on behalf of our flight.
Farak has emerged from Zaralek in a blazing trail of destruction. What happened down there?
It is good to see you.
Thank you for joining us, Dready Dude. Are you ready to deliver our report to Alexstrasza?
We must...
The situation is dire, Queen Alexstrasza.
We pursued Farak to a great cauldron below, a font of elemental fire.
He consumed the energies within and emerged, wreathed in shadow flame.
Shadow Flame. We cannot risk losing you to its corruption. The other flights will hunt Farak and work to stop the sundered flame. You cannot return to Zaralek.
Respectfully, Lifebinder, it was Deathwing who fell to that corruption. I believe that we have the strength to resist what lies below.
All of you?
This is our battle to fight. The world must be shown that the Black Dragonflight can bear its responsibilities.
Very well. When you are ready, return to Zaralek. May the true spirit of the Earth Warder guide you.
These are trying times.
That is all we can do for now. Sibelian, Rathian, I must plan our next steps as we prepare to return to Zaralek.
Aspects watch over